TUTIAR is a mountain located in Dili, the capital of Timor-Leste. The zone has 5 villages: Darlau, Namalai, Kaisabe, Buburlau and Karau. TUTIAR mountain also has the potentiality in water and biodiversity.
TUTIAR mountain is a source of water spring. So many water springs are found here. It is very near to the capital of Dili. It has a population of 3,000 people living around the mountain, but it is very isolated. It has no roads connecting the people in the mountain and the capital of Timor-Leste, and there is no clinic, and they live with the subsistence agricultural practices and very unsustainable because they don't implement techniques, agricultural techniques such as terracering and the integrating ideas of ecological care to agriculture. And I found it quite challenging to learn with them. So I decided to live here since 2017.
Namalai village also exists a communitary group called GHAMEL that composed with the student of community development of National University of Timor-Leste and some local youth and children of the village.
Namba ya di zona komunitar ni abe ni prinsipio dia mak yang komunidade mak kita na laboratorium ita são da RAENAL be GHAMEL grupo Rehabilitation ambiente mata e economia local. La sala ia fulang abril 2016 promove a horticultura. Allora reciclagem utilizza fali bahal horticultura. Allora pratica fali ya Namalai 2017 ia fulang janeiro tal dia 29 dan sene ia TUTIAR ia 2019 ia 2019 ita halo ia programa be eco village estamos reflorestação forró belamun agora aí vale conseguir moris dunia ba nyala que que liburan batamba matsera menos maio 2020 fulang março será implementar botar lockdown tahu be ho prosanteiro ho center ho tang aktivista será lupira ho tang na hirarasi que interserina por volta quilômetro.
COVID-19 is a pandemic that faced by a lot of countries, including Timor-Leste. In 2021, the number of cases are increasing in Timor-Leste, and the government decided to declare emergency state, sanitation funds, and mandatory home confinement. With this situation, RAENAL take the initiative to go back to the farm and promote terracing as an ideal type of highland agriculture.
Yes, so when I arrived here 4 years ago, I joined students to work in the farms. First to promote terracing, to improve the methods of farming of the mountain people. After the pandemic of COVID-19 cases found in Dili in 2000 around March, and from there on we work with a group of young people, and their organization is called RAENAL, Rehabilitation of National Agroecology. December 2020 we had a group of students, over 20 people living there in Ekosi, and they learn with communities like development terracing and then conservation of water resources, and they did research, visiting communities, identifying the cultural practices such as traditional housing, animism, which is very much the spirit of the mountain people.
RAENAL is a social communitary movement that have been working with the community in the zone of Ametanlaran and Namalai to promote the protected zone to preserve water spring. Next, let's listen to some comments from the local community of Ametanlaran and Namalai.
Ami sinti contenti ho Renal cira mai hamuto ko ami ho ami serviço hamuto ko pematan ami hadumi ami natureza sira tabis ami kuda yuan ami halo kabubu ke teras ami hamuto ko Renal ke nafaten estrada.
Zone is a site where we find water spring, for example. So areas around the water spring, we work with the community because water is very vital for the community and we must protect the area. So it is now called community protected zones. We have two community protected zones here right now. One in Aldea Namalai, and there is another one in Aimetalara, which is we have a water spring there, and we create terracing, and we plant trees, we make fences to protect the trees that we planted, and with the community involvement, the young people, members of the English for ecology class. It's also a site for building awareness, creating understanding of the locals on the importance of the ecology.
RAENAL hola inisiativa hori to promover terracering hanesa modelo tos neve ideal iha foho lolong.
I want to join with the volunteer from RAENAL because they help me to do the terracing in our land. And firstly, I'm appreciate with the volunteer from RAENAL because they already helped me to do the terracing because this terracing have the benefit for me. Based on my understanding, terracing have the three benefit. Okay, firstly, they can do the conservation of the water, and the second, it can like the mulsa. Third, it like
Timor-Leste is a country of mountains. We have so many people living and depending on subsistence upland agriculture. And because we intend to promote agroecology as a concept of agricultural development for food production, ecological protection. And so terrace setting is one of very vital agricultural techniques that we can implement. It helps to conserve rainwater. It also keeps soils and also can create organic fertilizers like grasses. We can place grasses in the terrace setting.